Hello, life path number 7. This is Healing Hands Tarot. You all welcome to another life path number 7 tarot reading. Guys, how are you all doing? I hope everybody's doing okay and still keeping safe from the coronavirus. Please, guys, let's continue to stay safe. Let's continue to maintain social distancing and continue to wear the mask that we need to protect ourselves. Continue to keep your families protected. I know they're talking about opening up businesses in the US. Businesses have been closed for almost a month now, and people are getting very restless and desperate. I guess people are not making money and realize we're in a very capitalist type of economy where everything depends on money. All right, when people are not making money, it's like people live from paycheck to paycheck. So when there's no money coming in, people freak out. All right, this is a society where people value money over life, is what I'm saying. And that's not how it's meant to be, but that is the reality that we're living in, where people will talk about going back to business or opening up business and going back to work when people are still dying. Just a couple days ago in my state, they had 1,200 new cases of coronavirus, more people getting sick, and over 40,000 deaths in the US alone, all right? And the number keeps growing. Yeah, we're talking about opening businesses. So, guys, without much ado about nothing about coronavirus, which I'm not, saying it's not serious enough, but I feel like at this time we need to use common sense above anything else, above emotion. And we have to always look for solutions or things that are for the greater good of everyone, all right, rather than just the pennies and dollars that we're counting that needs to come in. I've been home like everybody else, not making any money, but hey, here we go. Life path number 7. You guys, as you know, you're highly spiritual. You understand that each person is a complex mix of different numbers. So one number will play a primary role in each person's traits and attributes. Number 7, you correspond with those people who are misunderstood at times because you have your own mind and you prefer to use and believe it over the general opinion, general consensus. All right, you can be seen sometimes as mysterious and withdrawn, and you often have your own point of view on religion and the meaning of life. So number 7, you can have strong psychic tendencies, and you guys tend to look at the deep meaning of life, deeper meaning of things. You look for the hidden meaning rather than taking each thing as immediate as they seem. You look like the face value. You look at the deeper meaning. Your intellectual nature may not always be very obvious to people, but you do have a strong mind, and you know that things usually are not what they seem. You have excellent taste, and you have a passion for the arts, and this includes deep understanding of things that are artistic, and you're very independent, and you pride yourself in your self-sufficiency. You prefer to rely on those things that enrich your mind, and your lifelong knowledge about seeking the truth is what you mostly focus upon. Some people tend to feel like you're eccentric loners, okay, like you'd like to be on your own, but most of you are deep minded. You're inventors, you're deep thinkers, you're philosophical, and you possess deep inner strength. All right, you're not one to engage in gossiping, and you tend to remove yourself completely from like petty disagreements, backstabbing, and just useless chit chats. All right, you tend to delve into the deeper meaning of things. You like to spend your time looking for knowledge and gaining knowledge about life and what life means. All right, and this is a really positive trait that you have, guys. So number 7 being a spiritual number, you guys, we're going to dive into your tarot reading for the month of May to see what energies we're going to be picking up for you guys. I have about 15 tarot and oracle decks here that I'm going to be pulling from as I'm being led. And number 7, please do like this video. I do appreciate all your support. You guys have been watching my channel, and I'm really grateful that you keep coming back and trying to get more from, what spirit is trying to, communicate to you guys. Being a spiritual number, I know you guys understand the usefulness of all these readings, and I do appreciate you leaving me comments, because I love to read from you. I love to hear from you. It gives me the reassurance that spirit is actually one and it's resonating, and these messages are being, are going to the right people. Okay, thank you so much for all your support. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, like I said, and please continue to help me build this channel. All right, I do appreciate this wonderful family that we are building, and I hope we can continue to build this family and get it to a point where we can all be interacting. I have a lot of ideas about what I would like to do, but I need a little bit more time for us to build this community of deep understanding people. Okay, that said, let's go dive right into your tarot reading. Let's see what we pick up for life path number. Okay, so we have one card that definitely wanted to make an appearance, and it's the child archetype. It talks about eternal child, and it says determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit, ability to see things with fresh eyes. Isn't that what your life path is all about? You have a broader perspective, a deeper perspective about things, all right? You like to see things with a fresh eye. You're not stagnant in the way that you see life, all right? On the shadow side, it says inability to grow up and be responsible and being extremely dependent on others. So let's see what else we pick up. Okay, we have a card. So there's something about exchanging gifts here. Life path number 7. And it's a number 9. And number 9 is a number of completion. It's a number of wisdom, understanding, selflessness, idealism. When I see 9s, I feel like, okay, something is completed. But this exchanging of gifts, and when you look at it, you see somebody who's like, popping out of a box, and a cat that is like, oh, you take a gift, you deserve this. But what this card is saying is the law of giving and receiving, equality in exchange of energy, exchange of, knowledge, exchange of something, all right? And it talks about trade-offs. It talks about weighing the cost and determining the value of something. And it says you're entering into a productive and enriching time when all manner of opportunities are being offered to you, and you have everything you need to seize this opportunity. Yet, in order to honor them, you must put in the time and exchange your experience and skills and commit heart and soul to what you're choosing to pursue. You can do it, and you have what it takes to be successful if you align with the law of giving and receiving. You must engage in a dance of give and take, push and pull, doing and being. If you let fear guide your choices, you could deplete yourself or create an imbalance. So this is not a time of just do. Use your currency wisely and be mindful of the value others bring to your life. So there's a call on you this month to be very mindful of the energy exchange between you and people, for you to understand that life is supposed to be a balanced life, and for you to continue to be to live a balanced life, and for you to continue giving as well as receiving, or receiving as well as giving, all right? And continue to live in that dual nature, because you have a deeper knowing. And most of you don't want to be in a place of constantly taking. You have this knowledge, great wisdom that you can share with other people. So Spirit is calling upon you to share your knowledge with people. Don't be a receiver. Some of you will know a lot of things about deeper things about life, but you choose to keep it to yourself. And because you keep it to yourself, you're limiting yourself in that childlike energy of not wanting to grow, and not growing people means you're not growing yourself. So you need to grow yourself spiritually by giving of yourself. And that's the message right there. Okay, let's see what the next card is. Okay. You have a number 8. Remember, this is a number 9 and there's a number 8. So there's something that happened before this. It talks about indecision, and I'm thinking maybe an indecision about, is it giving or receiving, or do I need to enrich, people with what I know? Do I need to share what I know with people, or do I need to hold back? So, but there was an indecision prior to, maybe now there's going to be a decision of, you know what, let me exchange what I know with people. I don't know. I guess you all know exactly what I'm talking about, since we're picking up this card for your energy this month. There's something about you being your best you, and you being open or being receptive to also receiving whatever knowledge that you are getting, for you to open your mind, and arrive at the deeper meaning of the knowledge that you are receiving. We have the keeper of scales, which talks about fairness and balance. Guys, we keep picking up a lot of duality, a lot of balancing, all right? And this is a number 11. Number 11 is a master number. It's a spiritual number. It's a highly intuitive number. It's something about, balancing what you know and being fair. And guys, this card, also I'm being drawn to it again about, there's some kind of fairness. So the cat is giving you, you're giving the cat, and there's some kind of exchange, all right? There's something that is calling for some kind of fairness and balancing in your environment this month. Let's find out if we can pick up additional spirit. What exactly is this all about? Okay, I guess I didn't need to ask. It popped right out. So this is the Ace of Pentacles in the regular tarot. This is the Ace of Diamonds here. And it says boost to career, ambitions realized, chance to reach full potential, intellect, creativity, originality, overcome all obstacles, new work or home, proceed with confidence, serious offers of love, commitment and strong intent, engagements and weddings for some of you, important news, taking action now and strike while the iron is hot. And this talks about, the self, all right? Ace is all about oneself, all right? And it talks about the power within you, that individual, the power within you, all right? Because you have the power to create fairness in your life. You have the power to say, no, what you're doing is, I can give equally as I'm receiving, or I can receive equally as I'm giving. So that power dwells within you. But, on the negative side, it talks about fear and procrastination and limiting yourself. And, number 2 is usually a number of limitations sometimes. So that fairness, is needed in your life at this time. So, guys, we have a number 7, number 8, and number 11, and the Ace. I'm sure you all will know what this is, because I don't. And I do these readings, I'm the messenger. I have no idea what I'm saying sometimes. Sometimes after the reading, I feel like, oh my God, what did I do? I don't know. Like, I hope this thing makes sense to somebody. But, obviously, I think when Spirit gives its message out, it's for a reason. Guys, I can't make this up. This is the Temperance card. And it talks about, balancing. Temperance is all about, like, if you Google like temperance in the traditional tarot, it's about pouring and receiving. It's like balancing. It's like, like being in balance. All right. And remember, we pulled something here that talked about balance. Right here, it says balance. Okay, so this is the Temperance. It's all about, look at this very well, and it's somebody balances, like pouring into this cup and then pouring back into that one, and just making sure that there's something balanced. All right, but it talks about angel of peace. All right, and there's something about, being peaceful, all right, or having peace of mind, in terms of, maybe some of you feel like there's a situation that is not fair in your life, and you need for that situation to be, balanced, for you to feel at peace with yourself. Whatever this is, guys, I hope that you'll be able to find some kind of peace this month, and be able to balance your energy, especially since it's coming across as something that is unequal or not fair or not balanced, and there's some kind of balancing in your give and take relationship with people or your family, or even at work. something about not over giving and not over receiving, but making sure that there's some kind of balance. All right, guys, let's close this reading now with an Archangel Michael prayer card. And it says, admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. Well, guys, I'm sure you know what this is. I don't. All right, so let's say the prayer. It says, I appreciate your support in helping me face my feelings with grace and acceptance so that I can be lovingly honest with myself and others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for giving me courage and strength. I wish you all the best. Life path number 2. No, sorry. Life path. Why am I saying number 2? There's that duality. All right. There's something about balance, duality, because 2 is a number of opposition and number of extremities and something being out of balance sometimes. Okay. So there's a need for you to balance something in your life, for you to make sure that there is some kind of equality about, something that you're receiving, and for you to be childlike in your, the energy that you're putting out, and not be in an energy of codependency, always receiving and not giving. All right, that's a codependent energy when you keep getting or taking and you're not giving, or somebody you're giving and then they're not giving you back. There's something that is not balanced, it's out of whack. Okay, so and this had to do with some kind of indecision that that is requiring you to now finally make that decision and exchange that energy of balance and ensure that there's some kind of fairness and temperance in your environment. Life path number 7. Thank you so much, guys. Please click the like, remember, subscribe, exchange your energy with mine so that, what I do is when I get the notification about this person liked or left a comment or subscribed, I do click on it to go, make sure I'm tapping into your energy so that these readings can resonate better, so I can pick up your energy when I do my readings. I do appreciate you very much. Please continue to stay safe, even if we have to go back to work, guys. Please wear your mask, maintain social distancing, and this too shall pass. This is Healing Hands. Bye, guys.